Using the active voice in English is one of the most effective ways to make your writing and speaking clearer, more engaging, and easier to understand. In the active voice, the subject of the sentence performs the action, which creates direct and lively sentences. For example, instead of saying, "The cake was eaten by John," which is in the passive voice, you would say, "John ate the cake." The second sentence is shorter, more direct, and immediately tells the reader who is doing the action. This is why using the active voice is highly recommended, especially in essays, reports, emails, or any form of communication where clarity is important. One of the main advantages of the active voice is that it keeps your sentences simple and straightforward. Beginners in English often struggle with long or complicated sentences, and using the active voice helps reduce confusion. By focusing on the subject performing the action, your sentences are easier to follow, which makes your message more effective. In addition, the active voice often sounds more confident and assertive, which is especially important in professional or academic writing. For example, saying, "The team completed the project on time" is stronger and clearer than saying, "The project was completed on time by the team." The first sentence emphasizes the doer of the action, while the second focuses on the action itself, which can feel less engaging. Using the active voice also makes your writing more dynamic and lively. Passive sentences can sometimes feel dull or wordy, while active sentences move the story forward. This is particularly useful in storytelling, presentations, or even casual conversations in English. When you practice speaking with the active voice, your sentences flow more naturally and your ideas are communicated more efficiently. It also helps you avoid unnecessary words, which can make your writing more concise and professional. So, how can you practice using the active voice? Start by paying attention to the sentences you read or hear in English and notice when writers or speakers use the active voice. Try to rewrite passive sentences in the active form. For instance, instead of saying "the homework was done by the students," say "the students did the homework." Another tip is to make a habit of identifying the subject and the action in every sentence you write, ensuring that the subject comes first and performs the action. Over time, this becomes natural, and your writing and speaking will sound clearer and more confident. In conclusion, using the active voice in English is a simple but powerful tool to improve communication. It makes sentences clear, concise, and engaging, while also helping you sound more confident and professional. By practicing regularly and focusing on sentences where the subject performs the action, you can enhance both your writing and speaking skills. Whether you are writing an essay, sending an email, or having a conversation, the active voice will help you express your ideas more effectively and leave a stronger impression on your audience.